been bleeding out of my boner.
Oh, that's bad.
Are you sure?
Positive.
We cut out the kid's head getting blown off. This is like a Disney movie.
Where you're blowing a cop?
What about a bouncy castle of naked old men and their balls are gyrating everywhere?
Switch it to naked old ladies with boobs gyrating everywhere? Holy shit. Did we say that Popeye created shaken baby syndrome? There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there.
There's nothing in any of our bodies, folks. Welcome to episode 1.
Welcome to episode 111. It's going to be an episode of the Drowsy Dads for you today.
The Sleepy Fathers.
The Sleepy Fathers. So go ahead and go ahead and wake up a little early on a Saturday, but then lay back down in bed and pop this one in because this one is for you.
Put your nightcap on. Like, I'm not talking about a drink. I'm talking about those old-timey hats
with the little pop on the end.
You're in your bed. Your wife's in her bed.
And you're wearing your striped blue and white pajamas, cornflower blue.
Yes.
She is in
for
her
shitting purposes.
For shitting purposes.
No front flap, so you're peeing their pants, but you're shitting out of the hole.
Better to piss your pants than shit them, as I always say.
Debatable.
Really?
I almost pissed my pants yesterday, full blown. Like I thought it was going to happen.
You told me about that.
It scared me. When it comes and knocks on your door.
We have a pissing your pants expert here today who's going to talk to you about it.
He's going to be pissing his pants.
He's going to be pissing his pants.
He's not mic'd, but he will be pissing his pants.
You'll be able to hear him. He's very loud, and his stream is audible through his pants.
Yeah, big pee hole.
Huge pee hole. Big pee hole the size of a silver dollar, if you've ever seen one.
What would come out of that? It's like when elephants pee and it just like explodes.
It's like when
and you're standing under the elephant.
It's like watching a blue whale pee, but it's a man. Flowjobs are scary for that man.
All right, folks, go to www.thedapperdads.com. There's things, there's toys. We have a new line of action figures. When you pull a cord,
action figures.
We should have workshopped that better, and it just barely works.
12 hot sayings.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, what do they say when you pull the cord? Yeah, that's one of them. Is nothing.
Yeah, one of them.
6
and you're like
nothing.
You're like, this shit's
every
broken.
other one's nothing.
So when do we get paid for recording this? Full government name. Yeah.
There we set the ones you want. Let us leave.
Life's getting dark. Fuck them kids.
That was so old.
And then it starts sounding real warbly. And
I was going to say like the old ones when you go to like a vintage store.
I played it. I bought a tape set the first time we went to Minneapolis. It was like it was like a box set that had 2 tapes in it because it was like $6 at one of the record stores we went to.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it recently, and I don't know if I left it out in like the sunlight or like something got fucked up with it because I left the cassette in the record player for a long time, and I've never.
That's your problem. You just put it on the top of the turntable and put a needle on it.
Yeah, and I was like, this sounds like shit. And I tried putting the tape on it and it was just ripping it, but then in between it was playing the songs and it sounded, that's when I heard the satanic messages hitting and all the music everywhere because music used to be at 440 frequencies and it was in tone with the human vibration, but then they switched it to 460 and that's why there's so much upset with the human condition and that's why bad things keep happening to good people.
We're really figuring something out today.
Yeah, we're going to figure out our lives today. Yeah, I'm scaring myself. I have to get scary because I have to do something scary later.
We'll talk about that, but in the meantime, email us at dapperdadspodcast@gmail.com. Well, whatever the hell you email about. Dial us up on your old rotary phone. That's 4027-DAPPER, which is 402-732-7737. Tell us about your slimy little sex lives.
Actually do that.
Yeah. Tell us how slimy it gets.
Yeah, let me know how slimy it gets. I did a dry rub this morning and it was bad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I also did a dry rub and it was great.
Once you start going wet, you never go back.
That's why I'm not going to do that. Because sometimes
it's tragic.
So you got a greased up penis that you need to put in your pants if you're just trying to knock one out?
Oh no, I wash my dick off immediately afterwards.
What's the washing like?
Wiping it down.
With what? Please, let's get down to the brass tacks.
I mean, you want to get down to the brass tacks? Dirty T-shirt that needs to get washed.
Okay. Now I hate that I asked.
Yeah, no, you did.
I should have known it was gonna be not what I wanted.
Or a dirty towel. You know, one that's out of the because towels forget when you hang them up to dry.
Towels what?
Like you dry yourself off with a towel, and then you hang it up, and it's a clean towel again for a couple of days.
I thought you said towels forget.
Yeah, the towels
like
forget. Like they forget that you dried off with them. And so it's a new towel again.
That is exactly what I thought.
Towels forget.
Yeah, don't forget, guys. Towels forget.
Don't you forget?
Tell them your secrets because they'll never remember.
They won't. You got to tell them your secrets when you're doing that floss between your ball sack and your butt cheeks, or your labia and your butt cheeks. If you're a woman, we know most of our listeners are women, and we don't discriminate. Yeah, if you got both, good for you.
Or if you're like a couple and you want to conserve on towels,
and you're just flossing with each other.
That's gonna get sexual really quick.
How intimate to floss with each other.
The most intimate, I would say.
Like there's couples I don't want to think about seeing naked floss together.
There's a lot of couples I don't want to think about doing a lot of things together.
There's a lot of couples I don't want to think about.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I don't want to even remember exist.
There's a lot of people I don't acknowledge exist. And then you do, and you're like,
oh fuck, what are they doing? And then you gotta know.
And then you realize they're probably like happy out there, like doing whatever it is that they do.
Not if I'm not in their life.
I was gonna say, yeah, no one's ever happy.
They made a huge mistake.
I'm not in their life, so like, there's no way.
Follow us on Twitter at dapperdad's, where we'll continue this relationship advice. That
we'll make your life
needs.
happy.
We will, yeah. If we're not in your life, then you're stupid and ugly. No offense to you. It's just because we're not there.
Yeah, no offense to anyone. We
Follow
just
us on Dapper Dad's podcast, at Dapper Dad's podcast on Instagram, where we'll show ugly pictures of ourselves.
Yeah, we
to make
do have
you feel
those.
better. Go to patreon.com/dapperdads. We cut literally the best episode ever prior to this.
I'll go out on a limb and say that. Yeah, best Patreon that we've done.
I don't remember pretty much any of the Patreons because there's nothing to really tie it together, and I don't even really listen to them.
They're just super small, specific little things
like out there. I remember the worst things we've done on Patreon, which there's a handful of. But as far as just a loose episode, this is the best one. We're working on getting it. It's going to get the key to the city.
Yeah.
This episode is going to get the key to the city. They're just trying to figure out who they hand the key to. They refuse to give it to us because
milk chocolate.
Obviously, you don't give us the key to the city. Then I can go in anywhere I want.
Yeah, because I can't eat milk chocolate. They're being sensitive to that.
No, we're talking about the key to the city.
Yeah, it's a chocolate key wrapped in gold foil.
No. They gave you a joke key, a dud key, and they call it a dunce key.
To distract me from the real key.
Then I have the real key.
As long as it's chocolate, I don't
I really was care. Under the impression...
Oh, and I start sneaking little pieces of the key because I'm like, no one's going to notice. And then I eat the whole damn key, and I'm like, they're going to kill me. The key to the city's gone.
And I'm like, yeah, Slim, you made a big mistake.
Yeah, like
you got to think about this.
That's the condition for you getting the key to the city is that I have to, you can't let me know that I don't have the key to the city. You have to let them think. Because they knew I was going to eat the chocolate one anyway.
They knew you were going to eat the key.
Yeah,
the real key.
Regardless.
That's why they couldn't, because you only have one key to the city. It's hard. You can't take that to Walmart and get a copy of it.
What if you
it can unlock every door.
Can you imagine bringing that giant key
to a wall? And if it can, I throw it through the window. I just throw the key through the window, and I'm like, I have the key to the city. I can come in here. This is my house.
And they're like, technically, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I'm like, call the
cops
mayor.
show up, and the cops show up to fucking shoot you to death.
You're gonna say the cops show up to fuck.
The cops show up to fuck and then shoot you to death, but then they see the key, and they're like, oh, man, we can't do anything.
They can't even fuck me?
No. Without your consent. They were going to fuck you without your consent.
Oh, yeah. It seems like something cops would do.
Yeah, fuck 12. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Actually, fuck both of them now that I think about it.
Yeah, fuck everybody.
Yeah, fuck everything.
Fuck anyone who would take the time to listen to this.
Fuck you, fuck me, fuck this show, fuck squirrels, fuck bees, fuck everyone who listens to the show, fuck drivers who drive too fast in the right-hand lane and then don't go fast enough in the left-hand lane. Fuck people who take too much time getting their orders at everywhere I'm trying to get my food. Fuck principals, fuck schools, fuck jobs, fuck resumes, fuck painters, fuck fighters, fuck Nazis. Fuck everyone.
Yeah, I think you summed it up there. That was what grinds Slim's gears. You gotta
open your mind,
expand your universe. It's about us.
Shut up, Michi.
We're trying to listen to Sway talk about buff men.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to Sway talk about buff men so I can see Lil Nas X before he was gay and DaBaby.
I don't know why that had to be pointed out.
Because he came out
Because he
after
fucked that woman on the stage, and then he was like,
No,
I'm
I just
gay."
want to know why it was so surprising when everybody saw the guy when he came out in that outfit, and people were like, "He's gay," and it's like, yeah, he's for sure gay.
Is he our generation's Rob Halford?
Bold statement. I'm gonna disagree
Brave and
with it.
Okay, I hate you. You never are.
Is he this generation's non-problematic Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson wasn't gay. Well, I don't know. I don't think we want to go. I don't think we should go down this road right now. We'll talk about it privately later.
Patreon.
Loudly.
When we're
loudly later.
When we're drunk in someone's backyard. Talk to me about it while I'm eating the burgers.
Yeah. Speak of the devil himself, Joe Rogan. You are. Yeah. What are your plans for today? We first off we had put it out there if anyone has a food eating challenge for Slim because he thinks he can eat like a big boy now. And you were presented with one. You want to break down the rules and what you're doing and how it's going to go?
Yes. So I guess I could No, I'm not going to reveal my technique yet.
You have to. I cannot change it. I don't know why you can't tell me. Like, what do you think I'm going to do? Stab you in the stomach and be like, everything's fucked now, buddy. Kurd kicked me 50 to stab you in the stomach.
I don't think it matters what my technique is at that point if you stab me in the stomach.
Yeah, if you're a bitch and can't just keep eating because you got stabbed in the stomach a little bit.
Right.
A lot. Huge knife.
Yeah, big old knife.
Straight through
3
the back.
3 points. Oh.
Yeah.
Skewered me.
Hopefully.
So, allegedly, what I'm going to do later is I am going to do an Impossible Whopper challenge because, as I'm sure some of you know, there is a burger at Burger King right now. It's the Impossible Whopper. It's made out of the Impossible Burger, which is 100% plant-based burger.
We don't need your propaganda. Just get to the show.
No, I'm just saying.
Nope. We won't support it on this show.
That's fine.
Slim's
whatever. It's just how I eat.
Little lady, and he wants to watch his figure, so he doesn't eat meat anymore.
It's true.
But he kicks cows religiously.
Super hard every Sunday.
Yeah,
morning, 5 a.m.
Yeah. It's your Sunday service. At least you stopped. What did you used to do? Suplex them?
Well, I mean, the baby ones, because they were easy to suplex.
We had a long. There was an episode where we talked about you suplexing cows and me driving by. It was good, I think.
I remember that.
Us.
Yeah,
I think
that was
a funny part.
I feel like it was around a Halloween one.
Probably.
It feels like a fall episode when I think about it.
I'm going to say 36. No,
Fall's coming up. We're going to have to do that potato salad thing soon.
Oh, yeah. I forget about that. Oh, yeah. Potato salad. Anyway, so Impossible Whoppers. Boo!
Yeah, that's the superior remix right there.
So Impossible Whoppers. How many
10,
in what?
10 Impossible Whoppers in 20 minutes.
How are you feeling today? The day of?
Day of, I'm still feeling confident about it. I realize what's going to give me the boost of confidence is seeing that little piece of shit's face when he thinks that because I feel like what he's going to do is I feel like he thinks the presentation is going to fuck me up. Like seeing all the burgers, I feel like he's going to get cocky about it.
I think it's going to throw you off a little bit
It's going to throw me off a little bit, but honestly, I went to sleep last night thinking about it. Like I even went to bed last night thinking about my technique and how I'm going to attack this and how I'm going to do it.
Can you tell? You got to tell the technique because the next episode will be after it's happened,
so we can see if it was successful.
And like I said, I won't tell your technique. We're gonna do an interview. We're gonna do a video of this also,
right.
So everyone will be able to see it. And I need to know your technique then. But yeah, tell the people your game day strategy.
So if you follow eating competitions professionally like I do,
this is what I hate: is you think that I don't.
I just like pissing you off with it.
I can tell.
So
and don't forget,
easily.
I have 2 dreams about you I want to talk about.
We can talk about it as soon as we're done talking about this. Stifle yourself.
But then what else are we going to talk about?
Do we have
to talk about things for a set amount of time?
I have
on a
no
day where
idea.
we're both sleepy.
I have no idea.
And ready to go party again all day.
Maybe we should snuggle up. Maybe we should.
You're not going to be able to drink after. You think you're going to be able to continue drinking, partying after 10 Whoppers in 20 minutes?
You know what's so funny is I think that I won't, but then I feel like I'll be able to if you just give me a little bit to like.
Yeah, I feel like you'll come back, but I would love to see you just blow impossible chunks at some point.
Yeah, everybody would.
I think it would be fun. Anyway.
But so it's 10 and 20 minutes. I have 2 theories in mind. And I still haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. because I feel like it's going to be one of those things that hits me in the moment. I'm just going to start off right off the gate. Just eat them as fast as I can.
Right.
Just get them.
I think that's the best.
Because then that way I'm getting the most taken care of. If I feel like if I can honestly, if I can get between 5 and 6 done in the first, because ideally you want to get done one every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
is how it has to break down. So if you can eat them faster than 2 minutes, which I've been timing myself eating sandwiches all week, I can eat sandwiches that I've stacked up pretty big in under a minute. Between like 30 and 45 seconds. So I feel like if I can keep up that momentum for the first 5 to 6 burgers.
I wish you took anything as serious. Literally anything else as serious as you're taking this. I feel like there's so much opportunities for other things that I'm like
what?
Anything to do with this. You just show up and we're like, oh, I've been training all week eating Whoppers.
I'm doing this for the video, for the show.
Yeah,
so
you're doing
funny.
it to make Kurt sad.
Yeah, that too. That's a part
and
of
get
it.
money and get a big meal.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah.
Idiot's just feeding me. He doesn't even understand.
So you're trying to knock...
My mother from my teenage years is going to come through a portal and be like, thank you so much for feeding him.
She should come through and be like, no, bad Slim. And she squirts you with a water bottle.
But it's acid. It's just bleach and ammonia in a bottle. It's blinding. I'm blinded, but then I'm blind in the present now. I'm like, my eyes are all white and I have a stick all of a sudden. My whole life is different.
Like, grow up.
I'm like, grow up. Learn to see.
Come into the pit with us.
Just whacking people with my cane.
Yeah. That guy was crazy.
Just whacking people with a cane the whole time in the pit. It was nuts. I got my front teeth knocked out. Some guy was bleeding from the mouth at the prof show yesterday.
Saw that. It was because I hit him.
Good. He deserved
Everyone
it. Everyone should have been dead in that pit. Are you kidding me?
Fuck out of here.
I wanted to go up into the pit at one point, but I saw everyone in it, and I was like, they should be dead. Well, you need to calm down.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you need to
punch them in their little mouths.
You need to back off.
Anyway.
T levels are too high now.
Yeah, you kept telling me they were low, so now they're so high.
Boners everywhere.
I've been bleeding out of my boner.
Oh, that's bad.
Are you sure?
Positive. One of the Reddit videos I was watching, I read.
It's just a dick bleeding.
No, this guy was
10-hour
This guy
loop,
showed up
dick
with
bleeds.
this guy showed up with legions on his dick.
Legions?
Legions, like sores on his dick. Legions of sores. And
welcome to our superhero fortress.
Legions of lesions.
Legions of lesions.
The legions of the legion of lesions. The what? I can't. How am I supposed to report this?
Which one is which? It turned from the House of Horrors to the House of Horrors.
The what?
The House of Horrors to the House of Horrors.
We had to fight our nemesis, the world juror.
Everything in this DC universe is so confusing.
Zack Snyder sucks. Everything sucks. This sucks. Shoot, to 8 hours from now when I'm eating those burgers. This sucks.
I think you're going to do it in 15 minutes. I'm surprised we're doing it live on the podcast. Cole, bring them out.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't thinking
They've been sitting in the basement for a week.
Oh, I would.
You said you could do it. You never specified.
You're a piece of shit.
You never specified.
You're a piece of shit.
We might have tricks up our sleeves.
I'm ending the friendship.
We might have tricks up our sleeves.
We need to stop and get mayonnaise before we go to Cole's house.
Stop and get mayonnaise and shove it up your ass and let me watch.
Okay.
Put that in the video.
Eat my
That's
ass.
Nope, I won't eat your ass. This isn't heaven at all.
But no, so I feel like we need to sit down and talk about things I need to take seriously as I'm taking these burgers, because I want to dedicate time as well as I have to these.
I would also like to, but we can't talk about serious things on the podcast.
Show,
so continue to be funny now.
But dicks and shit. But no, so I want to try to smoke it in 15 minutes, because I feel like if I can.
So now you're smoking the Whopper. I'll throw money at that.
Yeah, okay.
There's Slim freebasing 10 Impossible Whoppers.
Like
huge pipe.
Monster.
It's like a crystal ball with a Whopper in it.
It's a chandelier with Whoppers smeared all over it.
The house burns down.
Yeah, it just smells so
Can you,
bad in there.
Tell me what happened here? Oh, I tried to freebase 10 Impossible Whoppers, not normal Whoppers. Those things won't burn. Impossible Whoppers went up like they were made out of plants.
They went out like they were made of some type of plant-based material. It dried up and you smoked it. Smoke this, officer. I got in trouble when I was in middle school in D.A.R.E class because we had to give a speech at the end of the
D.A.R.E class?
Yeah, we had drugs and alcohol.
Like a whole class or a presentation?
No, we had a class.
For how long?
It was like a week-long thing. We had like a week of D.A.R.E.
I had a cop come in and he showed us his gun and he was like, "This can end all of you," and then he left. And that's where I got nature versus nurture. Nature. Yeah. No, I loved him. And then he killed one of my friends.
Right, the guy right next to you, and then he looked at you and he winked and then walked out, and it's like, what
and
the
he
fuck?
Said, "You need to borrow a pencil," and he winked and left. And the biggest problem is I don't know what that meant. Like,
at all.
I get in school sometimes, they're like, "I need," but I like me and that kid I've never had. Yeah, he's just like, "You need," shot a child in the head. "You need to borrow a pencil." And wink, hard wink.
And then left. he just got desk work for 5 years after that.
Yeah,
like
that's and he had a pencil, and he was like, "Yeah." I did need a pencil. Then he draws the kid every day. Oh my god!
Makes over 5 years. Makes a flip book of the kid getting shot and his head
shows
exploding.
It to me. He pulls me over.
Sends it to you and pulls you over and
throws it in my lap. You need a pencil.
Winks at you and then walks away.
So you needed a pencil? I don't understand. It keeps me up at night. What? That your friend got his head blown off? No, the weird sentence about the pencil. I did need one.
I like how you're saying it so gingerly to them, man. It's about the
this is to the people in my car.
Who's in your car?
Your
children.
I ride Uber. Big air quotes.
Your children. The cop is making a huge scene in front of your children. He's like, "You're an organ donor, huh?" And he whips his dick out and he's like, "Here's an organ for you."
Whoa. This is almost worse than the time you killed my friend. You need a pencil, and he pulls out his cock.
Oh.
That's a big eraser, officer, and then I just start blowing him.
Then you start trying to erase something that he drew. You start trying to erase the flip book with his dick.
But it makes the images more powerful.
Yeah, it somehow makes it come to life in front of you, and it opens a portal where the kid's head's getting blown off again.
I think if we cut out the kid's head getting blown off, this is like a Disney movie.
Where you're blowing a cop?
I mean,
this is just like Cars 2.
Yeah, it's Cars 3.
It's just like that scene in Cars 3 where Mater was blowing Lightning McQueen.
Yeah,
and he was laying his head back.
And then that other car came in, seen it happening, and blew his head gasket.
Yeah, and he was like, "Kerch," while he was getting blown.
I feel like we've said this exact thing before.
Have we?
Insane.
I feel like eventually things are Lightning McQueen getting blown and going "Kerch." I don't know if I've ever said that. Fact check.
Yeah, someone fact check.
Leonard,
that.
fact check.
I feel like, I mean, you might not have said it, but you can't deny that it's written repeatedly all over your bedroom walls. I don't know, like, it's not like "help me, kill me, hell is real, Joe Rogan's the devil." It's just
eats his own ass. Doesn't taste like cotton candy. Likes it.
Anyway,
Impossible Whoppers. So my thing, because the other technique that I was contemplating is because the first time I went and got Impossible Whoppers, I got 4. That was the meal.
Right.
I just ate 4.
Yeah.
And then another time I went and
how big are your burgers? As big as I want, bitch. Did you have a burger today? No, I had 4 yesterday though. Go watch the Omegle video.
How big are your burgers?
How big are your burgers?
Fucking bitch. Fucking cunt.
You can say it. They're British. It's fine over there.
Fucking
they say it all the time.
Yeah, they do. They were like, "How big are your cunts?" And we're like, "We got tiny dicks."
I thought you meant like how big is the average American woman's vagina?
I think it varies depending on the woman. Tiny, just like our penises. They align up.
Everything's smaller.
The vaginas are huge.
Except
the penises
are
tiny.
In Texas, it's like when you... it's like a vagina. Like, have you seen those chairs where you run and you get a bunch of air in and you close and then you can sit in it and it's a little couch? That's how big a vagina is. I forgot what the first part of this was.
Yeah. How big are your burgers?
How big are your burgers? Like a big.
How big are your burgers? How big are your cunts?
I'll eat both of them.
No.
Anyway, Impossible Burgers.
10 Impossible Whoppers. I'm gonna fucking die. No.
So you're gonna crush them as many as fast.
Well, because the other technique I thought about was because I got 4 the first time, then another time I went and I got 2, but I had them double up the patties.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw how fast I could eat too, because we've been contemplating this since your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, this is where the deal was made.
yeah, the deal was
Saw the
struck
handshake.
because you took too long to get there, and we had to talk about
my birthday.
We had to talk about
I
something.
don't like being rushed.
Yeah, just because you had to have your birthday pancakes and blowjob doesn't mean that we had to sit there and wait
Worst
for
part
you.
was I got that mixed up.
Yeah.
I ate a woman's mouth and I fucked a pancake. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
The syrup
indeed.
was hot.
I'm picturing this, how bad the butter would burn in your pee hole.
No, the butter's fake. It's one of those fake squares.
Oh, it's like
for the
margarine.
commercial.
Like,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it looks nicer.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe this isn't a blowjob. As I fuck a stack of flapjacks.
Big old stack of silver dollar flappies. I hope
smaller coin, please. I want it to look more impressive.
I would like a penny stack, please. Dime bag, too big. Too
Just
much
like a
weed.
Holy shit.
Jesus. Calm down.
Thank you.
But no, so the other technique I thought about was taking the 10 Whoppers, turning them into 5 doubles, eating the 5 doubles, and then having the vegetables and bread left on the other 5 pieces and downing that.
That sounds to me like such a mistake. The bread. When you get to the...
See, because a lot of the eating contests I've seen, they eat the protein first and then they do the bread last.
I mean, they're trained professionals.
I know.
Eating bread after you've ate a bunch of shit. And the last thing, like I couldn't do any of this, but there's like the least favorable option is getting to where there's just bread. You're just stuffing bread.
See, but here's what I'm thinking. Bread. If it was just bread, yeah, that sounds bad. Bread with sauce and vegetables on it, good. Nobody said I couldn't dunk either. Dunk the bread and eat it. I'm at least going to be getting
I feel like
gallon.
That's going to upset the crowd.
I don't care if it upsets the crowd. It's not about what doesn't upset the crowd. It's about getting it in. It's about getting it in my body in 20 minutes. Because I'm going to tell you what, I saw this.
You're not wrong, but you're going to be booed.
I don't care.
And I told you last night.
I'm going to have my headphones in the whole time listening to a playlist I set up for this anyway.
God, this is so serious.
Yeah, this is very serious.
Well, we're going to have to really loud boos.
Yeah,
the video is just screaming.
Yeah, you're going to have to boo loudly. Because I'm going to have my headphones in and I'm not going to be able to hear any of you guys.
God, I want to listen to that playlist. What do you listen to while you eat aggressively?
Well, it's only a 20-minute playlist.
Perfect.
Just Finito over and over
again.
again.
That's what I was thinking.
Finito, Mo Bamba, allegedly.
I mean, in this setting, is the only time you can listen to Mo Bamba now is if you're competitively eating. For real.
Square Up.
Mm-hmm.
What else is on there? Bunch of death metal.
Yeah. Chase Through the Woods.
No, I'm going to listen to a bunch of Slipknot while I eat it.
Makes sense. You should listen to Jerk Off Instructions. You ever see those videos?
Yeah.
You ever watch those videos?
I think what I'm gonna watch. I think what I should actually. Yeah, I think what I was gonna say is what I should actually listen to really motivate me is those shame porn videos where the girls are like, "You have such a tiny dick."
We can all just say that for you. Oh. You won't have to use your data.
She's
got a tiny dick.
Kurt doesn't have Wi-Fi I can connect to.
Not you, no.
No, interesting.
The
password is no slim.
Yeah, the network is no slim.
The password is fuck slim.
Yeah.
Exclamation point, and then like an angry face made out of like a colon and a like ampersand. Yeah.
Speaking of your colon, what do you think in post game? You have to hold it down for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You can barf afterwards.
I also have several other techniques that I'm going to be using as well to get the food down into my stomach to create room. Because we need to because he was instructed to get him without mayonnaise because then it wouldn't be vegan.
Right.
So we have to stop and get my own mayonnaise. I have to get Hellman's Veganase. And then I need to, tell me about it.
Veganase?
They don't have Just anywhere. And then I need to get a gallon of water, and then I need to get like some sparkling water or something because I need something with carbonation too, because you need the carbonation to expand room in your stomach so you can put more food in, and then you burp it out, and then you just keep repeating the cycle. But it's good to get the water down with the bread.
I know that's like I said a lot of times.
It's because I don't want to lose.
I know
is the thing. I really don't want to lose. And it's like you know what? Honest to God, I feel like I always come in last place with shit we do all the time. because it's like I'm not very
Sell
good.
yourself short.
I'm not very good at a lot of things. I'm not the best at beer darts. I'm not the best at beers.
We all have our days.
I'm not the best at a lot of things that we do.
I mean, yeah,
I'm never the best at anything that we do. And
so
just this one time,
You're always the best eater.
Yeah, just this one time.
Just never isolated it.
Just this one time, I want to win, and I want to gloat because it feels good. I just want to do it. You
want to make everyone disgusted and then gloat about it. This is right up your alley.
Yeah, I want to disgust everyone to where they want nothing to do with me, and then I want to be covered in like my mayo and my ketchup and be right up in Cole's face, just being like, "So what's up? What's up, buddy?"
Yeah. Do you have a change of clothes?
No.
Are you wearing a diaper for this?
No.
How are the shits gonna be? Do you think?
Big. Real big. Been having big shits all week.
So you're prepping everywhere.
Been eating big meals to train. Been eating 2 large isolated meals every day that are very, very, very large meals to stretch out the stomach.
Like what?
Like one meal I had, Jesus, it was like a stir.
You ate Jesus?
Yeah, I ate Jesus Christ.
You ate so many crackers that
I ate
it
6 pounds of communion
body.
wafers.
I
made like a whole pot of stir fry with like noodles and tofu and a whole freezer bag of vegetables, like a big one like that, and then had like bread with it, and then
ate it in
2 yogurts to go with it. Yeah, and then just ate it as fast as
Are you doing this alone?
Usually.
Okay. You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah. But
you're just on your front lawn, bringing out a huge wok of stir fry.
Well,
whoa, just eating.
Well, last night I had to eat when I got
the
home.
Cops, I don't think they're going to be able to do anything about this.
He's just eating. It's not pleasant.
It's not illegal.
So certainly
I don't
not.
think their bullets will work against it.
Certainly not holy, but it's not anything we can do. It's not against the law to eat that much lo mein, but God, I wish it was.
I think we're gonna change.
Can somebody call Batman about this? No, all we have is cock, man. You don't want him to show up. He'll show up and he'll fight Walkman.
There's too many. This town is littered with superheroes.
Question mark?
I'm not sure
people
what side
with superpowers. We can't necessarily give them a
He's just got a big dick. It's kind of a superpower.
That one superhero got caught jerking off in a movie theater, but he was jerking off another superhero. So was it really a bad thing?
The Green Lantern. He comes green.
Does
That's
he?
How he got his name.
What color does Superman come?
He doesn't.
Do you think
Superman? A eunuch.
Do you think Superman's loads are so powerful when he shoots them that he could?
That's
like,
how
shoot,
he flies. That's how he reverses.
Do you think he could shoot through a woman's head if she like blew it?
I don't think he should.
I think he should.
Lois Lane.
Oh, he blows through Lois Lane's head, so he blows through Wonder Woman's head.
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't it weird that they both have secret identities, but then they're both superheroes?
What
but
a stressful relationship.
Recognize each other.
Yeah, it's like Spider-Man and the Black Cat, and then they're like lovers a bit. Maybe I don't remember.
You talking about Gwen Stacy?
Yeah, I know the fucking comic book people's full government names because I'm a big dweeb with time on my hands.
I am.
To read.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the 90s Spider-Man cartoon.
Spider-Man.
That's underwhelming
Spider-Man
as an adult.
Does whatever a spider can. Can he be
we can't.
a dapper dad?
Copyright.
No, we can't because he's a teenager and teenagers can't fucking drink.
They could have kids, though.
Yeah, of course they can.
And teenagers can drink.
They can.
Yeah, a baby could drink.
Legally, they shouldn't.
Yeah, legally you can only drink from 6 to 7. Age, not PM.
I was going to say,
we live in a footloose town where we can only drink from 6 to 7 PM.
Got a footloose. And we can only drink from ages 6 to 7 and we just get so fucked up. Yeah, that's why nobody dances, because they can't. There's the alcohol poisoning from when they were children.
Imagine if you lived in
Imagine if you could only be 6 and you could go out to drink. Like, we're all just at home being boring as fuck, and you like look out the window and you see all these cool ass 6-year-olds. Yeah, they're because like
puking all over your
lawn.
Goddamn kids.
But like they're not. But like they're kids, so like I feel like everything would just be fun. Like they would just want like snacks and like fun YouTube videos and shit. Like it's not gross.
You mean
like,
us? It's just
it's not like when adults go out and they just want to fuck each other. It's just kids getting drunk and like wanting, you know, goldfish and like
bouncy castles.
Yeah, doesn't that like why can't we have that? Why can't? Oh, yeah, everything's messy about it.
I got to go to a festival where there's a bouncy castle and beers, and it was
a bad time.
A bad idea. It's just a stupid idea.
I feel like when one of us gets married, we should have a bouncy castle at the wedding.
I'll only have a bouncy castle that is in the water.
I think you should get a bouncy castle that has a ball pit in it.
what about a bouncy castle of naked old men and their balls are gyrating everywhere?
Stop and switch it to naked old ladies with boobs gyrating everywhere, and you
How
got
about
yourself
both?
a deal.
So we can all be happy.
You want the men on your wedding day? The old men?
I want everyone to feel invited.
That's beautiful.
It's a party.
That's really beautiful.
I want people to say that wedding was horrific, and I don't think I'll be the same. It's our wedding, right?
Yeah, of course it's our
So
wedding.
then, of course,
you're not
there's-
marrying anyone but me.
I know. You keep yelling it at me when we're drunk.
Yeah, because you won't pop the question.
You're supposed to pop the question.
I popped the question enough, and you keep saying
I'm
no
the
every time I
lady
do
in
it.
this. I need
Yeah,
to
you're
be
clearly the
treated
lady.
nicely.
And you know I try to treat you so right, baby.
You
but
got to
just
carry me
don't
through
let me.
every threshold.
Girl, what's your man got that I don't got? Why don't you tell me? How about you spend a night with me and we'll figure it
I've spent so many nights with you, and that's why I won't marry you.
out. Oh yeah,
I need to spend more afternoons with you.
yeah,
You never take me out for tea and little cakes.
I mean, girl, let's go get tea and little cakes and spend some time together between
you
1 and
have to
4
put
in
on
the
a sports
afternoon.
jacket, and you know you won't do that.
And
And
my
then you don't
shoulders
bring
are
one
too
to the place,
broad
and
and
they
they'll
are like,
rip.
we have them, and they never fit you because you're so big.
Yeah, and I keep
Why don't
telling
you shrink? I'll only marry you when we're the height, same height, same height.
get my pull a cotton hill and get my feet sewn to my shins.
No, you better not. Get rid of the thighs.
Why the thighs?
Because I want knee next to balls.
Okay, sounds like it's gonna be painful.
I don't see how.
I need the cushiness of my thighs to pad and protect my balls.
No, the knees
The
will
knees
make
will be
them
knocking
tougher.
into the balls.
They'll make them tougher. My knees knocking.
First
in my
they
balls.
knocking, now they popping.
And anything else about this stupid challenge you're about to do in a few hours?
You know, I don't know what else to say because it's like I'm either gonna because I think
You're either gonna win or lose.
I'm either gonna win or lose.
Everybody, this is one of the most like everybody I've talked to about it is like it can go either way. Like
I like
you know what I mean?
I like knowing that people have faith in me a little bit.
Well, that's
you know?
people who don't know you are just like no.
But people
No.
but people who do know me and have seen me eat.
Yeah, people who have seen you eat. Yeah. But that's what I mean. It's like
Because I loved seeing Kurt's face yesterday when we were like, "What? How fast did he eat those tortas?" And he was like, "Fuck those things," because like you can see because even he in the back of his mind knows there's a chance that I can do
talks shit
this.
about those tortas privately. I've been on both ends of this conversation. Your guys' energy is incredible, and you both think you're gonna win.
Yeah.
And you both have that doubt, and you understand that it could go either way.
Yeah.
But you're just both very passionate.
Well, yeah, you have to be passionate
I
against
know.
that little piece
Like
of
I
shit.
said, yeah, I wanna put it in the video of like what I gotta make up my mind. I want to put it on one or the other, but like I said, it's a huge toss up. Like it
is.
honestly, like I could see both outcomes.
What I'm thinking I might
I think we should do a tie where you guys shake hands, kiss a little bit.
I would like that.
Good. We'll plan that.
Everything off the table. I just eat a bunch of burgers and then we shake hands and kiss.
Yeah.
Shake dicks. Shake dicks
Eventually.
and kiss.
I had 2 dreams about you.
Yeah, let's hear about these.
So the first one, I don't remember when it was. I texted you because I didn't want to forget, and I almost forgot, but then just popped in my head earlier. The first one was, I think we were at like a show, whole dad squad. We're in Matt's old car. He's driving. You're in the front. Me and Kurt in the back. I'm playing music. I like pass out, and I wake up, and the music is like weird. And I was like, what? And then I was like, why'd they turn my music off? But then I thought, oh, I did pass out, so that makes sense. But then you're driving, and like Matt was just passed out, and I was like, what's going on? And you were driving like the worst piece of shit ever. And I was like, yo, chill. And you were like, I think I know what I'm doing. And you were just a dick. And I was like, calm down, though. And you're like, it's fine. You're like cutting people off and like weaving into traffic and fucking speeding. And then that like freaks me out when I'm in a car like that. So I was like, seriously, fucking stop.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with you. And you're like, shut the fuck up. And we just started like yelling at each other. And I was like, pull the fucking car over. And you're like, fuck you. And I was like, I'm going to just start punching you in the back of the head if you don't fucking get out of the
kill
car.
all of us.
And I think that was one of them. Like, I don't care what's going to happen. We all die. And you're just like flooring it. And then finally you get out and I was like ready to fucking fight you. And you're like, you're being a bitch. And then you walked off. So then I had to get in the car and drive. And you had like pulled in to where there was a bunch of cars behind us and they're honking. And it's like a gas station. I had to do a weird maneuver. And then the car is stick shift. And I was like, well, I don't think anyone is capable of this.
Especially me.
And
That's why I was driving so fast. I was stuck in fifth and I couldn't get out of it.
You were just such a
I'm like,
dick.
what the fuck is a clutch?
And then
I get nervous. I'm sorry. I'm a dick when I
so
get
then
nervous.
I'm just like grinding it and like I took it through a car wash And then someone, and I can't remember who, but you know, like when you're trying to piece dreams together and you're like, I think it was something like this. I think it was Walter White from Breaking Bad. It was
You
like in the car wash, and he was
stop
like,
eating cheese before bed.
hey. And then we like sped off, and then I woke up, and like it was like when a girl has a dream that you cheated on her, and she's like, why would you do that to me? Because I woke up and I was like, if he was here right now, I'd hit him in the face. like you were just like such a, like unbelievably, because you're not usually an asshole. You're like an asshole without meaning to, and sometimes you do things that really piss me off, but I don't think you realize it or try to, or you do a lot and you're just really good at it. It could be either.
Try to.
But you were just like, fuck you, you're fucking stupid. Just fucking speeding all over the place. I don't know, what do you think that means?
I think it means we have some things we need to talk about. Sounds like you got some aggression you got to get out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's true.
Do we got some things we got to talk about, bro?
But then the second dream was that I was scrolling through Instagram and you had posted a picture of yourself with a neck tattoo on the side.
What was it?
I don't even know. It was something like kind of small, which made it weirder because it wasn't that big. Like maybe like a quarter, 50-cent piece with some other
$50.
Yeah, it's like a $2 bill folded 3 times. And I don't know. I feel like it was something like a Chinese symbol or something stupid. Something that I was like, there's no way you should ever have a neck tattoo. But it was one of those where I'm like, so you get a fucking neck tattoo and this is what you get? You shouldn't have an. And it was just me like on Instagram and I was just like, what? And he didn't tell me he was going to do, like, he never ran this by us. He just got a neck tattoo. What do you think that one means?
I think that one means you're afraid of what I will do impulsively.
I think that's spot on.
Yeah.
I think I'm afraid of
me doing
what you'll do when I'm not around.
You're afraid of me doing something impulsive that is life-changing and serious and something that has a lot of, consequences around it without realizing the full gravity of it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
So, don't get a neck tattoo?
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe.
I'm not planning on it.
Well, I didn't think you were either, but I saw it on Instagram. And I'll forever believe
Do I
that
have to buy you
happen.
flowers now because I cheated on you?
No, if you cheated on me on a dream, I'd cut your dick off and throw it in a lake.
Oh, that's bad.
That's the only way I know to have a healthy relationship, is to work through things.
Well, I think we should maybe go to therapy about that if you think you need to chop my dick off.
I would love to go to therapy with you.
Can you imagine the two of us in couples therapy?
I feel like we should do it. I wish things like that.
Get those button cams and record the whole thing.
Fake. Like I've always said it, and don't steal my idea. And Netflix, call me already.
Call me.
I feel like I've said it before. I want to do a TV show where I go into job interviews and the other person's not in on it, and I just give the worst answers. I thought of it forever, there's like a Nathan For You where he goes into a job interview and he has the Bob's Burger guy, Bob, whoever that guy is, and Archer and 18 other people with the same voice. He has an earpiece and he has to say exactly what the guy says. So then the interviewer is like, tell me about your recent history in the work field. And Bob's like, I fucked your wife. And so Nathan, with the straight face, has to be like, I recently fucked your wife. And then Bob's like, and I might fuck a kid. And he's like, and I might fuck a kid. And the interviewer is just like, what? And I always thought I wouldn't go that hard, but just the worst. Because I always think it's funny if they're because job interviews are the worst thing. When they're tell me 5 different times that you went above and beyond.
Oh, well.
It's one time I thought I was going to shit my pants and I was helping a customer and I stayed there to help that customer and I shit my pants. So I think I went above and beyond. Just that, because I feel
and
those
people. And I didn't even go
home
home on my lunch break and change
my
pants.
I
worked
stuck it out
throughout
the day. Actually stayed a little later. Didn't get overtime because they don't give it to you.
Nope.
And I in
fact did time fraud and I said I left earlier than I did because I didn't want the company to have to worry about charging me overtime.
Yeah. So I think that would definitely be one of the times that I explayed great power. What was that?
Tell him that you explayed great power.
I explayed great power. So I'm fine with you shitting your pants, but what is explayed?
Tell him that you like shitting in people's asses.
I shitting into people's asses.
And then sucking it out.
And then occasionally, if offered the opportunity, sucking it out.
Now tell him that you are willing to do this for everyone on the corporate ladder if it'll bring synergy to the company.
I'm what you would consider a go-getter. I will do everything I can. I would do what the previously mentioned, shitting in someone's ass and sucking it out for everyone on the corporate ladder.
Detail.
so we can increase synergy and productivity amongst the team members.
Excuse me, I have a little bit of shit in my mouth.
Excuse me, I have a little bit of shit in my mouth. Pardon me, do you have like a cup I could spit a small piece of shit into before we get started?
Do you have a spittoon in your office, sir, that I may spit this small piece of shit into?
Like when they offer you water and you're like, oh yeah, thank you. Do you happen to have another glass I could use to keep my shit safe while I drink this water? I don't want to accidentally choke on
I really like this Jolly Rancher. I mean shit. And I would like to keep it safe, thank you. I don't have a wrapper for it. So if you had a small, not paper, plastic cup that I could have, because I'm going to lick the residue off the cup as soon as I put it back into my mouth, because it's going to be wet and soggy.
I want to go into a job interview just spitting chew.
Just with a
just big pull out
a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, can of Coke. And then you drink it back.
Oh.
And they're like, wait, so are you spitting into that? Or just a big loogie? You know, sometimes you get them when you're talking, because everything happens at like a job interview.
So tell us a little bit about your work with Microsoft Excel, spreadsheet, PowerPoint.
Big fan of spreadsheets. Really like what they can bring to a team environment. Any other questions?
No, we'll contact you.
Oh, I'll be contacting.
It's just like soaking through the front of the dress shirt.
Spit it in that pocket on your dress shirt.
With precision and accuracy.
And then you're like, oh, those are my cigarettes. You have loose cigarettes in your pocket.
Man. God damn it, I just left court.
They told me I have to get a job or I'm going to prison.
They told me I have to get a job.
You said that you don't have any felonies. I don't
yet.
Idiot.
Fucking idiot. I haven't been tried yet.
Is there a woman I could talk to? Because I feel very uncomfortable about any men, and I'm hoping this company isn't littered with dicks. I need to speak to a woman.
That's what I love. Let me send you into a job interview where you're very anti-man.
Oh, I already am.
I know. I hate men so much.
Let me go to a job interview? I thought this might be a job where a woman would address me. I mean, they are inferior in every way. I'm having problems with words today.
Infuriatingly inferior.
Yeah, they're infuriatingly inferior, but I know that I can manipulate them into getting the job, and you seem a little aggressive.
Yeah, you seem like a bit of an assertive man.
He shouldn't be alive.
And you remind me of my uncle who did things to me, and it's making me very uncomfortable. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to expose my cock and balls right now.
I'm going to expose my cock and balls. So you didn't get the job? No.
I'm going
to expose my cock and balls. And that's when you expose it all.
Expose my cock and balls. And if you don't give me the job and replace every man here with a woman, I'll say you tried to touch me.
Just do the Fight Club thing where I punch myself in the face.
In the dick.
As soon as I'm not even in the interview yet. I'm in the lobby. Like, yeah, Mr. Johnson will be out in a moment. Mr. I don't think so.
Bash yourself
No
into
one
a
told me
bookshelf.
there was going to be guys here. This is a men-only gym. Well, that doesn't sound... I thought men's club meant
this
naked
women.
This
is a gentleman's club.
Yeah, you're thinking gentleman's club. This is a men's club. What's in here? Water polo. I like it. I'm back on the team. They're like, no, you're not.
No, you're
Debatable.
not. You just put your face through 5 shelves of a bookshelf.
Well, that's IKEA's problem.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have broke. You can put
made a weak ass bookshelf.
You don't have any books
it's made
either?
out of fucking plyboard.
Weird.
Nothing on here.
You
just
guys don't
decorative
read.
snow globes. Idiot.
Nice.
Fabergé egg. Put those out where anybody can grab them. Fucking moron. Embarrassing. Look at yourself.
This will be my raise. I'm just putting Fabergé eggs in my
You
pants.
made a big mistake, you schmuck.
Just taking shit. This is a nice picture. Is this stock image or did someone paint
stock image? Oh, this is the CEO's whole family. Good to know.
Good to know.
And then just keep
that daughter's gotta be 18, right?
Oh,
she is perfect.
21.
I mean, I'm just putting on a show. I'm not gonna fuck the CEO's daughter
Allegedly.
until she's 21. We can't get a beer together. I don't have a chance with a woman. Are you kidding me?
Fucking men.
You need to find me at 2 a.m. when the lights turn on and say, that could be worse.
You need to find me at 2 a.m. when the lights come on at the Boathouse show.
The lights
and
never
the
come on.
lights go down in the city. And the sun shines on the bay. Ooh, I wanna be there in my city. Oh, 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 oh.
Nice.
That was nice.
That's for whoever wanted that shit.
Yeah.
See, it has to come naturally.
You
know, we can't. That's big copyright.
Yeah.
Big copyright. Journey?
Well, my friend. Yeah, I'm lonely too.
Get a letter from the estate of Journey. I don't know.
No, they're all alive. They kicked Steve Perry out of the band and replaced him with that Filipino guy that sounds just like him.
I know. That's beautiful.
Because he got too old to sing like Steve Perry. And I saw a live video of him like 2 years ago, and he was singing the songs like 4 pitches down. I was like, "Oh, Steve Perry." When the lights.
It's not even saying it. Is this Frank Sinatra?
Is this Leonard Cohen? When the lights go down in the city. And the sun shines on the bay.
Here we go.
Do I want to be there in my city? Oh, 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 oh.
Now people are like, no,
that's what fucking both of us at once sounds like, just so everyone's aware.
It's always that song, or could it change?
No, it's just going, so you think you're lonely.
I don't know this bird.
Well, my friend, I'm lonely
Keep
too.
doing that thing with your tongue. I'm talking to
What
Slim,
other
the woman in the corner.
Yeah, we just end up fucking each other.
She's just sitting in the chair like, you guys paid $500 for this? It's like, no, we said we were going to pay money.
$500.
You think we have $500 between us? We would need 6 times us to make $500. Don't do the math. You're not getting paid
Open up
to do
that
that
envelope.
Yeah, it's just a picture of us like, sorry. Not even sorry.
No, not even
Don't
close.
believe the picture that was taken 12 hours ago.
What other songs could we sing?
In a sexual scenario?
Yeah.
I don't.
Because that would be a great rumor I would love to have get out about us. Like, groupies sleep with us, and then they're like, yeah, they sang a song in unison the whole time.
I think you got to have like 5 songs, and it's like a grading scale, and it takes time. It takes like a year for them to be like, wait, we both like are super hot. We think we fuck really good. They gave us the Journey, and then someone else is like, we got fucking.
Some people say a man is made out of mud.
I don't know.
Tennessee Ernie Ford.
I know it, but not enough to embarrass myself.
I would just love to sing it in tandem with you while we Eiffel Tower a girl, and that's how she realized her performance is lacking. Is we're singing better. Tennessee Ernie Ford.
Yeah, there's like a Reddit.
Tennessee Ernie Ford's the bottom.
There's like a Reddit thread, and then where they start to piece it together. Like, I've been told I have great blowjob skills. Every woman, and then, like.
I've been told I suck dick great, and then she just puts the head of it like in your mouth and just like
she just looks at it really hard.
Yeah,
which is my favorite.
A blowjob.
I don't want anyone to feel obliged.
No, I don't want anyone to ever feel obligated or obliged.
I want to expulse my cock and balls.
I want to expulse my cock and balls and
then
have them be
just glare at it.
Yeah, have them be suckled. But I completely understand that should never happen.
If you're busy, if you have literally any other
if you have literally anything else to do, like do that. Don't suck a dick.
Yeah, that's our stance we're taking. Don't suck a dick.
I want it more than I want anything in my entire life.
But don't
good
do
God, it sounds horrible. It sounds inconvenient.
It's like how sometimes you're like, I think I could kill a person. Like in private, in your head, you're like, I could kill a person.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna do it. It's like sucking dick. Killing people is like sucking dick.
That's a hill I'll die on.
Because sucking a dick and getting the cums in your mouth and swallowing them, that's killing people. That's killing a bunch of unborn
generations.
Babies. Yeah. Spilling your seed. God doesn't want that.
Can you swallow and be pro-life at the same time?
I cannot swallow. I have to spit.
Oh, and I bet it's all
because it's in my mouth more.
Yeah,
that's what I'm always like.
I bet you're like one of those ones that like jerks it off and like just puts the tip in the mouth
jerk
while
it
you're
off
coming.
Like that. Really,
just really weird, fine, really fucking like that.
No, I told you what I do. It's just kind of
really limp wristed.
Oh yeah.
I have found that lighter strokes when you're jacking it gives you a bigger load.
I don't. No. That's not true.
It's very true.
There's no way.
I mean, you don't. You don't sit there and choke the fucking chicken. You got to sit there and just kind of tug it.
What if Popeye squeezed dicks like he squeezes spinach cans? I tweeted this recently, and I think people were unhappy.
What if he squeezed olive oil? What if he squeezes olive oil's butt cheeks apart when he's fucking her from behind like that? Yeah,
that's bold.
Just pulls them.
I just picture him grabbing a cock, and then like cum comes out like a spinach. He just fucking. With those big forearms for some reason.
That's scary.
And a pipe.
I really hate that.
He's an ugly person.
Yeah, he's an ugly person inside and out.
I'm glad to have a public platform where I can say
Popeye's
is
a
ugly.
hideous man.
Yeah. He shouldn't have been allowed to have olive oil and a donkey.
Did they have a child?
Who's his? No, he squeezed it.
Who's his? Oh, I believe it. That's why he looks so mad all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me, baby.
Shaken, he created Shaken Baby syndrome.
Holy shit! Can we say that Popeye created Shaken Baby syndrome?
Yeah,
it wasn't even a thing until that very controversial cartoon.
Sudden
Popeye
infant,
was like, shake your babies.
Sudden infant death syndrome was actually squeezed infant death syndrome.
Jesus Christ! Popeye just shaking babies in the cartoon. He's like, do it like this. See, this will shut him up. See.
Give him a bit of that.
And he eats the spinach. Boo, boo, and then he shakes the kid.
He eats the baby.
Pops the baby's head.
Yeah. Mama had a baby and its head popped off, and it's Popeye just wringing a child out like a wet towel.
I read this thing on Reddit yesterday about heads. Doing this. No, it really fucked me up, and it makes me feel
Tell me in private.
Okay.
We got to stop grossing people out.
It's really gross.
I probably read it. I probably experienced it.
No, you didn't.
You don't know what I do.
Yes, I know you didn't do this.
I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to not remember.
Yeah.
Until we're like drunk
as
2 months later.
No, and
I'm like, oh, remember?
And I'm trying to eat the Impossible Whoppers, and I'm like, hey, let me tell you this disgusting thing that's gonna make me not want to eat.
Yeah, is it? You should tell me, and then when you're eating the Whoppers, I'm just gonna whisper it in your ear.
No, that's why I'm gonna have the headphones in.
Oh, I can whisper pretty loudly. I'm doing it right now.
Hey,
this is my loud
whisper.
Hey, remember that thing from Reddit about the heads?
It's seriously so
Eat
fucking
your
gross.
burgers, bitch. Your fucking bitch burgers. The audio of the video is just fucked.
Just screaming.
I just keep picturing what this is gonna look like.
I know. I've been thinking about it hard for the last several days.
To disgusting to shocking to acceptance. It's like the stages of grief.
Yeah, it's basically gonna be grief.
Yeah, because I want to die after it happens or during. I don't even think I'll be able to get drunk later. I'll just keep thinking about what I had to see, and I'll be like,
I'm at home. I just leave immediately afterwards, and everyone's like,
you gotta stay for 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes
You're
and
just
then leave.
Shitting and puking out to your car.
I'm gonna have to shit so bad in like an hour or two after.
That's how fast it's gonna come out.
I mean, I feel like if I'm putting that much in, it's gonna push some things pretty fast.
I think if I ate 10 burgers, I could
I did the
7
math.
days.
I did the math and found out how much it weighs. Like I know how much food it is.
Again, so much effort put in. How much does it weigh?
6.9 pounds.
That doesn't seem like much at all, actually.
It's almost 7 pounds of food.
I thought it would be more. I think we should get a pound burger. Can we tell them to make them bigger?
No. It doesn't work like that.
I'll talk to them.
I mean, we could just take all 10 patties and put them on one burger.
Hey, that guy, he's going to eat all these in 20 minutes, so whatever you think will make this more interesting, here's $3. Because they're Burger King.
They just put extra pickles on it.
Yeah, what I'm going to do, one burger fucked to death full of pickles.
Okay.
And it happens to be, let's say it's your 8th burger. So you're on your way out, and then you just open it, and there's just so many pickles. And we're like, guess you got to eat that, bud.
It's nothing but pickles in a bun.
Yeah.
Just like, guess you got to eat it.
It's just a fucking huge pickle in a bun. Like, it's not even cut.
It's like the dill pickles you get out of the barrel or at like Jimmy John's, but they don't cut them.
Yeah, it's like those Big Mama something.
I would love a Big Mama right now.
I can make a call.
That would sound so good.
Can
you get a Big Papa too?
Would you like some big-breasted women while you eat, or will it distract you?
I would love some big-breasted women.
What if I pull my ball sack out at any point?
That will distract me.
All right. I'm just trying to gauge I'm not sure what I want to do yet either. I've got a lot of techniques as well.
Okay.
Big-breasted women, my ball sack, all of our assholes just right up against the table.
I swear to God. I will just start kicking.
That's fine. You still got to eat these Whoppers.
That's fine.
And then you got to eat my ass.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's
that
in
wasn't
the fine
part
print.
of the deal.
Me and Cole worked up a...
I didn't sign anything.
You drunkenly signed a blank piece of paper because we were like, look at our handwriting. You should write your name. And you, of course, were like, I write my name great, which you don't.
No,
and then we just built the contract around it. You know how I love to do that. I don't know how that's not the perfect plan. Get someone's signature for shits and giggles, build a contract around it. You can have everything.
Everything you want.
I was recently reminded because of Time Hop when I did that fake Chick-fil-A complaint and I got the free Chick-fil-A on like episode 7 back when we had wacky antics to try to sell this show.
Yeah, back when we were young and bright-eyed.
Yeah. And that's still like, I feel like sometimes I come up with plans and I'm like, no one else is doing this. You could just file a complaint for like a different fast food place every day of the week. You could take a gun to Popeyes because they don't have the chicken sandwich.
Let's get some free Impossible
And you
Whoppers
can bring your own bun. Did you see that they're doing that now?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Hey, but they don't even give you the chicken breast for the sandwich.
No, it's 3 tenders. And you know how I feel when the sandwich is tenders and I don't know. And now someone's got to die.
Yeah.
So I brought my gun to Popeyes. And then I brought my buns. I brought 2 guns, and I said, put the tenders between these and get on the fucking ground.
And give me all the money out of the register and all the chicken.
You're like, I didn't know it was going to be a robbery. And I was like, I didn't either.
All this fried chicken talk has made me want fried chicken so fucking bad.
Me too.
I just keep thinking about it.
I haven't had.
I just want to know. I want to like go to Schnucks and just get like.
Just a chicken?
Like just
either
a whole
chicken.
rotisserie chicken or
Not
like a whole
meal.
fried chicken.
Yeah.
8-piece fried chicken. 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 legs, 2 wings.
No wings. Hate wings.
Love wings.
Oh, I think it's the worst.
It's not the best.
I just feel like I get nothing off of it. I like a thigh or breast.
The breast is good. I just feel like depending on how big the breast is, it can dry out a lot.
Yeah. I like a leg just because it's easier. Because the breast I'm always like pressing my teeth against like a wall. And like it's weird that you get the drumstick. You're just like,
I like dark meat the best though.
I'm pretty indifferent.
Legs and thighs.
Except a real dry white meat.
That's my problem with chicken breast because I remember growing up I used to go to Cacciatore's all the time and they would have they had the broaster chicken in there, the best fried chicken that ever existed.
Debatable.
I thought it was the best.
You were a child.
It was so good, better than KFC.
I get at the grocery store by my house, I get these salads and they use like their fried chicken and it's very good, but it's like, you know how like store fried chicken is such a specific taste?
Yeah.
That in a salad, it like always throws me off.
I always feel like I don't mind store fried chicken when it's been sitting out, but when it gets refrigerated, I feel like it gets a bad taste to it.
Oh yeah,
the breading gets all soggy and you can never crisp it up right again.
Yeah, I mean it's just something you shouldn't reheat. It's like when you get like leftovers from like a restaurant and you get fries and you're like, yeah, I'll take that, and then you get home with them and you're like, these are never going to be the same. So then you heat them up in like the oven and then they're just bad.
Like,
and then you're just sitting there like, I hate this day now because I didn't just accidentally leave the box of leftovers on the table at the fucking Olive Garden where they sell fries.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Olive Garden doesn't have fries. If they did, it would be better. Do they have fries?
I was going to say,
Should we go to Olive Garden? You want a quick meal before you... I don't think you've got anything else on your calendar today.
No, honest to God.
That would be the funniest shit is to send
Garden.
Cole like a picture of us like just pigging out.
Putting away.
And then he's like, oh my God, what a bunch of idiots. And then you still do it with no
Whoppers.
problem with 5 minutes left. And then everyone realizes that you are just a bottomless pit of evil.
Yeah, that's what I want people to realize. I want people to see me do it and realize that I shouldn't be fucked with.
It's shocking. Like we said, we'll put the video out maybe today when this airs. Sometime soon, the video will be out if it's not already. So people can get the gist, because I think it's one of those things where we're like, yeah, you eat like a monster. You agree you eat like a monster. But then you see it and you're like, okay, this is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like when people, especially since it sounds like we're going to be playing some Beersby beforehand.
Yeah, we're going to get you a real boost up is our plan.
Yeah, see,
I
don't know why
full of beers and shaken.
I don't know why you think
stirred.
I don't know why you think that's an issue.
Because you get full on beers.
You do get full on beers.
Super full. And we're only drinking heavies. We're drinking Steel Reserve, hard.
Oh.
It's Steel Reserve Mike's Hard Lemonade mixed together for a refreshing summer drink.
Bad.
Drink it in September because it's not fit for summer.
No.
It's going to make you so hot. It's full of iron.
Oh.
Good or bad, I don't know. I think I have low iron. I sneezed today and my whole body hurt on the way here. Good or bad?
I screamed so loud at the concert last night that I've got a pain in my chest bone.
Oh,
right
I
here
have
that
like a
won't go
knot
away.
right here.
Yeah.
And then I was wearing my backpack and I was like, ow. Which is that's how you know you're old when you like put a backpack on. You're like, oh my god, pain, weird pain.
What?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like a little ball right here. Someone put a cigar out on me. Do you remember that?
No.
My shirt's just on fire. Did you see that?
Did you
at
do
all?
that? I'm smoking a cigar. I'm like, no.
Everyone's smoking cigars.
I'm like, that sounds fucked up.
And every time I turn away, I feel people trying to put them on me. I'm like, whoa, why is everybody trying to put cigars out on me?
Big boss comes down here with a big cigar, shuts us down. We're just like, it's the cigars, isn't it? He's like, I'm afraid so. Just starts blowing
It's because people
stogie
put them
smoke
out on
everywhere.
me, or because everyone's smoke. What's your problem? This guy never tells us what's
No,
going
you
on.
don't let- yeah,
Every week he comes down, he's like, it's not working out. But then we come back and he like doesn't come down until
he's
after
real
the episode.
stressed. He looks real greasy. He's got his hair slicked back. He's always looking at the ground and kind of kicking a little bit of shit that isn't there, and he's
Yeah, he's
sucking on
kicking
that
a little
big
piece
stogie.
of shit.
Yeah,
Sucking on a little piece of
sucking
shit.
on a little piece of shit and sucking on that stogie, making it like it's our problem that the show isn't profitable. And he's like, yeah, we gotta do something about this, boys. And then he disappears again.
Yeah, he's just like, it's
Is he
not
real?
working. Is anything real?
Is he a ghost?
Is anyone not a ghost?
Are you a ghost?
I'd love to be a ghost.
Are we ghosts?
You're a ghost.
I don't think that's accurate.
Yeah, you don't know that you're a ghost.
Well, I think I'm gonna die.
Real
following-
Sixth Sense
I think I'm
situation.
gonna die after I eat all these burgers, though.
Heart attack?
Close to it.
He died from close to a heart attack.
Exactly.
That's what the coroner
He
says.
died from damn near a heart attack.
Coroner smoking a big cigar. Yeah, it looks like he died from almost a heart attack. So what was it then? Almost a heart
Just
attack.
kicking
It's like
the
a who's on
ground.
first.
Nah, it was a heart
So
attack.
what killed him? Almost a heart attack. But what was it? Almost a heart attack.
It was kind of like a stroke, but it was almost
Yeah,
a heart attack.
I'm like, where?
She, the
what
big thing
era
here-
are you? Are
See,
you
the
a
big
coroner?
thing. See, the big thing here is he died from lack of cocaine.
I'd be like that. That makes sense.
Cocaine, leeches, and vibrators. That's what the boy needs. He's getting too riled up.
But you're dead.
Give him a little bit of heroin. Bring him back to life.
Oh, all right.
Cure
I guess
his cold.
So we're just putting a heroin needle in your dead
And I
arm.
just, whoa.
What's up, guys? Are we gonna eat the Whoppers? Slim, you ate the Whoppers. Almost a heart attack.
Almost a
So
heart
he
attack.
knows too. Yeah,
Almost a heart attack. You
see?
get to eat your own ass in heaven.
I'm like, kill me now.
Kill me now. You just blow your brains out.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
You're a ghost.
We're both ghosts. I'm just like, hey, you weren't pure enough to go to heaven, and you killed yourself, and suicide's a sin, so like you have to go to hell.
Oh no!
You
don't
can't eat
tell
your
me.
own
No!
ass. As you're falling through the earth, getting your bones ripped up,
No!
specifically your ass.
You fall for too long, so you can't scream anymore. You're like, this is a long drop.
is a
Someone falls
long
next to
fall.
you. Yeah, I've been falling for 45 minutes. It's gonna be a while.
What?
Hell is super deep. Oh man! At least when we get there, don't even say
Yeah.
it. No! You can't eat your own. What? My own what?
You just hear faintly in the distance. I'll have my cheese.
It's one that falls by you. An infant just flies by you. Oh God, that got loud and scary.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just all these things in a bottomless pit.
It's a lot of falling in hell.
Oh yeah! Is that John Cougar? Mellencamp. No, just John Cougar.
Yeah, life goes on.
No, it doesn't. Oh fuck! I guess.
Of living is gone. Oh yeah, life goes
That is our hell. Is
Yeah.
all the jokes we.
Yeah, I'm just going.
Everybody, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, life goes.
You still got hours of this left.
Yeah,
We don't even have that many references. You'd be surprised.
surprised. 111 episodes in, it gets wild.
Yeah, the special 111. In 800 episodes, it'll be 911. Just some fast math, you know?
What do we do
We
then?
don't do no math. I think we died.
At
900?
911.
Just 900.
So
500.
500. Can you
Four.
imagine 4?
4 episodes from now. 115. What's the next big number?
200.
I'm over it.
150?
No, that doesn't seem like shit.
350.
333.
666.
I mean, Eventually.
Yeah.
That's the one we skip.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, really?
Really? This is the one you
Really?
pussied out on?
Yeah, we got scared.
We're men of God, and we would love to have our ass eaten someday.
We converted to a new religion because
the kind of people that we are now. And if you have
do you think we should
a couple
go?
of minutes, we could talk to you about our Lord and Savior and how you're allowed to eat your own ass when you go to heaven, and it tastes like whatever you want it to taste like. Because,
do you think we should go visit different churches and be like, yeah, I'm looking for like some more morals? I think I need a stronger
moral
guidance
support in my life. I need a group of people that I can be around to support me.
Yeah, I need a shoulder to lean on. I need to be able to eat my own ass. I need to find
specifically because
something that I feel like's been a hole in my heart for a long time.
There's no way that I can possibly begin to understate how much I really want to feel the Lord's love, like someone's warm, wet tongue on my dirty brown eye in a CJ's bathroom stall with no door.
Oh my God.
Little privacy, please.
I don't want to say who it is, but I saw a public figure on Twitter having his ass ate and his dick sucked by two different women, and he kept moving back and forth, and his body was so very unpleasant to look at. And
you gotta tell me who it is after the show.
Yeah, it will.
Was it the 5-foot man?
Yeah. And those women had to get
whore.
Lay on their stomachs because he's so short,
so tiny.
On their knees, they can just kiss him on the nose. But yeah, seeing a man get his ass eaten is always unpleasant.
Did you see the Twitter video where it was this black guy and he was like, this white guy called me the N-word. Yeah. And it was his fiance blowing him.
Yeah.
Like,
and then he's fucking her and she's eating a girl out.
Yeah. And she's like, I love black dudes. And like he's texted her on the way over there and was like, I love you so much. I want to have another baby. I love our son.
I was like, this is incredible.
Like,
this is the level.
Like it's that
and then
level.
He had her signing the that she agrees to have this posted.
Yeah.
I was like,
the only thing I can think that is a negative backlash from this is like her kids are gonna grow up and like there's the possibility they could find that on the internet someday.
I feel like there's so much shit now that like it's gonna be hard to find. Like these things last for like a week. I think that is the one. I'm sure you could find it, but I feel like no one's saving that.
Imagine being that guy.
Oh my God!
Imagine waking up and finding out that.
I hope he texted it to him just directly.
Oh, I know. I hope he like DM'd him to it on everything on like Twitter, Facebook. Yeah. Like he had to open everything and see it in there.
Cause getting that would be like fuck, and then seeing it on the internet. Cause then he shows the picture of that guy and he's got like a Confederate flag, and I was like, oh my God, this is just incredible that this man did this too. I mean, that's the level of petty I aspire to be.
Yeah,
it's like, and
fuck
obviously
somebody's fiance / baby mama just to get back at him.
Well, yeah, don't fucking call someone a racial slur.
True.
You're a fucking horrible fuck. But like, yeah, mine would be like, you cut me off in traffic, so I fucked your mother, and put it on Twitter. And she had some big loose boobs. No one needed to see.
Pull up to your mama, shoot a porno in the front yard.
Because he didn't even look like he was enjoying much of it either.
That's he didn't look like he was enjoying the sex. He was just doing it to do it.
I'm just doing this because I have to.
Yeah, he's just doing it as an act of revenge.
That's like,
he wasn't even enjoying the sex.
Yeah, that's what I want to be that petty. I want to do something. I don't want to ruin someone's life, but I want to be very petty all the time, I think.
I just want to know how he found her, like how that conversation went.
I know.
You know, like I need to see a documentary made about this.
Yeah, I know. We should.
Should we shoot the documentary about this?
Netflix greenlight this very specific.
Vice, get at us.
Yeah, maybe it's more of a Vice thing. Not a big fan of Vice.
We're pulling up at the white guy's house, and he's just like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
I thought you were talking about one of those dorks from Vice that they send to like the bad neighborhoods to make it look even crazier.
Yeah, and wild.
I'm a skinny little white guy with glasses, and I'm in the trap with Pablo.
They send that fucking nerd out to do the crazy drugs all the time, and it's like, of course you send that stupid fucking idiot nerd out.
God, I've only seen like 2 episodes of that, and one he did some shit in like some foreign country. And it like just fucked him up, and then he was like so violently eaten by mosquitoes because their mosquitoes are like just everywhere constantly. You have to wear like nets and clothes, and he got fucked up and didn't. And I was like, like the trip looked horrible, and he said it wasn't fun at all. And I was like, I'd rather do the drugs than have that many mosquitoes bite me. He said he had like 78 mosquito bites all over his body.
Jesus Christ.
And his ball sack specifically. They're like a special type of mosquito that
were specifically on the ball sack.
Yeah, I got two. I got one on my ankle. You know how they always get your ankle. One like by my hand. 76 isolated on my ball sack.
It is.
Could you imagine?
It is so hot in here right now because of the throbbing heat coming off of my mosquito-bitten ball sack.
I'm melting the chair that I'm sitting on.
I'm melting everything. I'm melting the recording equipment as we speak.
I always remember my dad told me a story when he was like a teenager, because he has like gets the mosquito bites like me. It's like our blood type. We both have special blood that no one else can have. And he said he got drunk at a party and fell asleep in a bush, and he woke up like absolutely covered in mosquito bites. And that's my biggest fear, is passing out in a bush. Yeah, just that.
That's why we got to get those mosquito net hammocks for the cabin next year.
Yeah. Because I want to sleep outside.
I know.
Like, especially like how it's getting right now, where it's like cool at night. Like,
yeah,
I've always
only
dreamed
it could be
about
like this at the cabin.
But I'll get fucked.
Ice cold night river dip.
That's a skinny dip. You don't want to deal with.
You sure?
At least you won't see each other's dicks.
Allegedly.
Yeah, mine's so big even when it shrinks. It's
mine's so big.
Normal.
Mine's so big that
ask the guy with the flashlight, he could see it through the water.
Mine's so big that even when it shrinks inside of me, it still looks bigger than any other guy's dick when it's inside of them. I have the best dick. It's the most superior dick in the world.
You can really see it go up into the pouch above my crotch.
You can
the pelvis. You don't have a pouch. You don't have a pouch above your crotch.
I don't have a pouch above my crotch.
Huh. Have you tried expulsing? That's when you'll find it.
I expulse my balls and cock all the time.
Yeah, usually when you expulse, you'll find the pouch.
I'm trying to expulse it as hard as I possibly can, but no pouch is to be found.
The pouch is like right above the base of my penis, where you gotta part the pubes, and then there's a little pouch, and I keep matchbooks in there.
I think you got a pussy, bro.
What? Oh my god, no way.
Yeah.
So yours isn't like a fleshy pink hole with a huge clit hanging down from it?
Afraid not. Afraid mine is a penis with balls.
I have balls.
Okay.
I swear.
So you have a fleshy
hole. Like I squeeze it together
with
and
a
they
big
like
clit and balls.
I got like such a fat ass.
If you were a hermaphrodite, I have no idea what I would do if I just found out this information.
I mean, I probably wouldn't go around telling everybody that I fuck trees. What is that called when you fuck trees? I just got lightheaded.
Yeah, I don't even have like a rhetorical witty comeback for this.
You never do.
Fuck you.
You wish you could, and you could in several ways, because I have all the parts that I fuck trees. Fuck. I'm an arborist.
Is that what it's called?
No, I think that's
fuck a tree.
I think that's just someone who takes care of a tree.
An arborist?
But I mean, if you spend enough time with a tree, eventually something's gonna happen. It's like how guys can't be friends with girls. Eventually something will happen.
Guys can't be friends with horses because eventually something will happen.
Same with a tree.
And women.
Those branches start looking.
Turns out men just can't have friends.
What are you doing? Through the ear hole, into the ear hole. Yeah. You can't. We've been told you can't show your feet. Now you're digging in holes of your ears. This is a nightmare. I'm just trying to talk about fucking a tree.
111, baby.
Just me. Stop. You look cancery when you pull it down too much. I just found out.
No, I gotta.
We just found out here that you have cancer. It'll be his last meal, folks. 10 Impossible.
There we go. They said I'll beat it, right?
It's pushing your ears down in a weird way, too.
Right, Mr. Drama? They said I can beat it.
You're always going to beat it, Slim. By the tombstone.
Don't worry, we can do the burger challenge next week.
We should do it today.
Doctor's like, we should really do that today.
You should do it any minute. He seems fine. He's so not fine. He fucked a tree.
He fucked a tree. And he fucked a creme brulee.
And it was on fire.
That's what I heard.
How did he fuck the tree? Like a branch inside of him? Or a hole with maple syrup?
It was full of maple syrup and he lit it on fire like a creme brulee.
Well, this is just confusing.
Everything about that man is confusing.
That's why we're killing him. He has to die.
He's gonna eat 10 Impossible Whoppers.
That's what happens is you die before you get to do it. That was your legacy.
Please.
At your funeral, I'm like, the only regret he had in life and in death, of course, is that he couldn't eat his own ass. Thank you, folks. You think that's bad? Look at this.
You think that's bad? I'll have what she's having.
No, I finally everyone's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, it was just him booing me the whole time. I finally figured it out, guys.
Everyone supports you and loves you. They're so happy.
No one gets what I'm saying.
Ever at all.
Yeah. No one lets me be me like you do. No one lets me fuck a tree.
Don't know what you got till it's gone.
I'm willing to take that gamble.
Oh, they
I love that Cinderella song.
And put up a parking lot. That's a Joni Mitchell song.
No, there's a Cinderella song called "Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone." You piece of shit.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck this show.
Fuck a tree.
If I will.
You're a tree fucker.
I would love to fuck a tree.
11 Impossible Whoppers and you gotta fuck one. While you eat the 10, I'll throw 20 down.
I kind of want us to be.
Fuck a Whopper.
I want us to be in the car with Cole when he orders 10.
Oh, we have to. We have to film it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's gonna be.
They're gonna be like 10.
Yeah, there's gonna be that.
Like
the price, he's gonna be more surprised than I think he's realizing.
Yeah, it's gonna be around like $80.
Yeah, which is insane. And I'm worried that they're not going to be able to give us 10 Whoppers.
We might have to go to multiple Burger
together.
This challenge.
Yeah, there's an alert put out like all local Rockford Burger Kings out of Impossible Whoppers. It's just pictures of us driving around. If you see these men, please ask them what they're doing. Yeah, we're all digging in our noses for some reason.
I'm blowing my brains out.
Yeah.
What camera?
Yeah, it's me and Cole picking our nose, making a funny face, and it's your head exploding. And we're like, this is going to be nice. We should frame this. Slim, you still got to eat the Whoppers. We just pretend you're not dead and put them in your neck hole.
Oh, just shoving them
Slim,
down.
Come on. You only got a couple minutes left.
I'm a puddle in hell,
Yeah,
just filling up with Whoppers.
Come on, you're going to get to eat your own ass if you win. That's the bet.
I get to eat my own ass.
Yeah.
That's the
and
joke.
We have to watch.
I have to eat my own ass if I win.
Take a yoga class. Hot yoga. It's always hot yoga.
What about cold yoga?
Up. Ice frigid yoga.
Ice cold frigid yoga. Nipples everywhere.
Naked.
Oh yeah. Depending on how many
women are there.
White people are in the class.
Mm-hmm. White ladies love yoga, I think.
I think that all ladies love yoga.
Then you try to bend them up like a pretzel, and you're the bad guy.
Yeah, suddenly you're
What'd
the
you take all the yoga for? Huh? I'm asking you.
Me?
Yeah.
Personally, what I took all the yoga for?
Yeah.
So you could twist me up like a pretzel and fuck me.
You're too big to be a pretzel.
I would love to be your pretzel.
You're like a different.
I'd love to be your
food
pretzel
that
dog.
I can't think of because
I'd love to
get enough sleep.
I'd love to be your pretzel dog, which means I get to be the pretzel and you gotta put the meat in me.
I got what you were saying. It wasn't even worth how long that took. I don't like a pretzel dog. I want a pretzel.
I also want a pretzel. You want to go get a pretzel before I eat all these Whoppers? The mall?
They don't have good pretzels. That's not that great.
Better than the one downstairs.
What the fuck? For some reason I thought you meant underneath of us, and I was like, "Wait, there's pretzels under here?"
Yeah, you don't know, and
You're just trying to trick me into going to hell, and I know what I can and can't do there.
Allegedly, you don't know
do everything
until you
except
go.
one thing. That's fucking a tree. There's no trees in hell, idiot.
No, but you can't eat your own ass.
Fuck. What pretzels downstairs? Wetzels?
Yeah, because
newer.
Yeah, Wetzel's is downstairs. Andy's
I don't know if I've ever
upstairs.
had a Wetzel's. I did.
Wetzel's is bad.
I did buy a strawberry lemonade from them, and it was the worst one I've ever had.
Yeah, Wetzel's drinks are everything at Wetzel's is notoriously bad.
Well, with the name like Wetzel's, what do you expect? That's
I don't know.
Bullshit. That's not even a fun
I want to
name.
go, man. Or we could go to we need to go pick up mayo anyway. We could go to Meyer. They have that pretzel store. They have like that Ben's pretzels inside of there.
I've never been to Meyer.
Really?
Out here. I went to one somewhere else.
They have a pretzel store inside of the Meyer.
And I'm just learning about this now. Big soft pretzels with cheese?
Yeah.
I can't believe this was hidden from me.
Well, we'll have to go stop and get mayonnaise.
No, I don't even want it.
Wow, that's sad that I would reveal something beautiful.
Yeah,
I would expose you to something. I would expose you to something.
Yeah, if you'd exposed me back when I needed a pretzel in my life. I've been trying to go buy one from the grocery store by my house. One day I got one. It was huge and beautiful. Cooked it at home. Fantastic. Never had them again since. I go in there every day.
Yeah.
At 4:45.
We could get you a pretzel today.
No, I'm going to eat 10 Whoppers in front of you.
If you also would
10
eat
real Whoppers.
I would love to see you just slowly like take a fork and knife and eat a regular one next to me while I'm eating these 10 really fast. Yeah. That keeps happening.
I don't like having my back to that whole other part that's off camera.
I mean, you got me watching it the whole time.
Yeah, and they're pointing at me, and they're like, slit my throat, you are okay. You'll sacrifice me. We've been over this.
Yeah, of course I will.
And if I'm sitting here making jokes about my dick and my throat gets fucking slit, I'm going to be pretty bummed.
What's the last thing you want to say before you die?
Praise Jesus Christ, I'm going to eat my own ass.
Okay.
Let's go, baby! Just a big comical neck slit.
I'm like, no, you have to eat the Whoppers, and I shove them in your neck hole.
Yeah, I'm like a Muppet with just my neck
Eat
hole.
them, drama, and they're just coming up through there, and I'm just shoving them back down. And
you bring me to Kurt's house, everyone's like, what the fuck? You're like, he's gonna eat the Whoppers with me, right, drama? Yeah. Yeah. You don't know anything I say.
Yeah,
ever.
you're fucking stupid, Slim. And they're like, oh, maybe he's not dead.
Actually, now that you say it, I was watching some porn.
I was watching some Tiana Trump. Hey, guys. You got that gif of the girl shooting champagne out of her mouth?
Now we're telling secrets. Now we're getting a little.
Everyone's like, it is him.
No one
Who's
else
got
remembers
natter days?
Yeah, there you go. Give me a cigarette. Yeah, just put a cigarette in my neck hole. They're like, okay, yeah, this
There's
adds
just
up.
blood soaking out of the cigarette in the neck hole. Who's got natter days, guys? Any Newport 100s? He specifically liked the hundreds. That's how I know it's him.
See, if he would have said shorts, we would have killed him. That's not him. If he would have smoked any other cigarette. I've been thinking about smoking Reds recently because when I'm outside and I smell one, it smells great.
Kill him!
No, that's my actual thought. I just won't do it. I've been thinking about cutting back on drinking and smoking. No!
Oh.
Bad!
Boo. I've also been thinking about it. But yeah, then I hear the booze in my head.
Yeah, you mean like the booze.
The clinky, 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 clinky.
Let's get into drinking. We saved the show. Because what would we do if we didn't drink? What would our...
Whippets. Just all of us.
Dusters.
Cutting ourselves and doing dusters.
Blowing duster into the cuts.
And then blowing each other with duster in our mouths. Blowing duster
it's
in
gonna
our
be
mouths
cold.
while blowing someone.
That would be cold and exciting, like an ice cube.
Yeah.
In the mouth. The ice cube whittled down into a fine
I thought you were saying like a whittle ice cube, and I was like, how
like a whittle ice cube? No, like an ice cube whittled down into a fine like toothpick and shoved in your pee hole, and then it melts. That's erotic, right?
No, that's awful. You want that done to you?
I didn't say that. I'll do it to someone. But if you light candles, is it erotic then?
No.
What can I do to make this erotic?
Nothing.
I will not
hurt
that.
my penis.
It might not hurt.
It'll hurt.
Because your dick is so hot. And I don't mean visually. It's
no, it's a nightmare to look at.
But it's always very warm. Warmer than it should be.
Oh,
where all your body
all the
heat
blood
seems
goes.
to go. So if I slid it in, it would probably melt and it would just feel like a reverse pee that's cold.
Would it leak out of my dick then?
No, you should be hard.
I hope my dick is so hot when it's hard that the ice just melts as it's getting close to the tip of my penis.
No, it's gonna go in, but it won't be like a STD test.
I also want to get some ice cream to eat after all these Whoppers.
There's no fucking way. Real ice cream?
Yeah.
Then you can clean it out. Blast them all out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm worried tomorrow morning is going to be a fucking clean out. That's what it's going to be.
We have to include in the video a pile of your dookie. And you can't do it in the toilet because sometimes it goes too deep in the toilet and you can't see how big it is. You have to do it on a hardwood floor.
Okay.
Just
so I have to shit in my basement?
That's not hardwood, idiot.
It's concrete.
Yeah, don't shit on the concrete. It never comes out.
It leaves a smell.
You could say that. Yeah, you're a sleepy little bitch.
I'm a sleepy
because you're out partying yesterday.
Yeah.
Drinking a pitcher by yourself till you almost pee your pants. That's you. It's disgusting.
I think it was you.
Prove it.
I think you need to grow up. I think I could look at your Instagram story and see the pictures on there.
I take artful photographs of things I find. There's nothing on my Snapchat.
Yeah, you're so full of shit. It's coming out of your ears.
I don't put stories on Snapchat, but I do reply
Instagram.
to everybody. Yeah, and then you said Snapchat. I took a picture of empty pitchers because I thought that would be a fun sentence to say. There was a little swig left because someone left it there. I don't know who that was.
Yeah,
I would have drank the whole pitcher, dumbass. Who are you talking to? There were like 5 beers in that pitcher. I thought I was going to drink 2 of them, allegedly, because I didn't drink any pitchers. See, you're getting everything mixed up, you fucking moron.
I'm tired enough to think I might actually have this.
You're going to lose. You're going to eat 2 Whoppers, and you're going to shit your little panties, and we're all going to call you names. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Cool.